Okay, so I'm always getting this message on DMs and on my email, and people are always asking me where I shop, where I buy clothes. And there's a lot of different boutiques, online boutiques, and stores I buy clothes from. But mainly I buy from these resale websites, and there's only a few of them that I really use. And so over the last few weeks I bought a few different things from a few different websites. I have a pretty good variety. And so I'm going to go over each piece, a little pickup. Then I'm going to tell you where I bought it, the shop I use. So anyways, first up is a t-shirt. First up is a long sleeve t-shirt from the brand Bronze 56K. Now I actually bought a t-shirt from them like a month ago, and it was the Bronze of America t-shirt, you may remember. And so this time I've had my eye on this piece for a little while. It's a long sleeve and it's in this light blue colorway. It pretty much feels identical to the t-shirt. I'm sure they use the same blank, but it has a white screen print of their kind of classic Windows throwback 90s design on the front and the back, and on the back it says Bronze. I remember like 2 years ago the pink and like the light blue wave was really popping. Everyone was making the light blue pink dad caps, and at the time I didn't really want much to do with it, but now that's kind of died down. I do like the color, I like it a lot. It's a nice t-shirt, it's kind of casual. It's a large, fits me good. But I bought this piece on an app actually, and the app is called Depop. It's basically Instagram but for buying and selling clothes. A lot of stuff I don't find on Grailed, I find on this website, such as Bronze 56K. If you look on Grailed, there's not many listings. If you go on this website, there's a ton. I mean, they have pretty much everything there. It's pretty reliable, but this is actually one of the apps that I don't trust as much as somewhere like Grailed, just because I ran into a scammer once on here, and it's pretty easy to tell if someone's trying to scam you. If someone asks for a trade, I usually will say no. If they ask for like a PayPal gifted, you obviously are going to say no to that. And this dude was just scamming, so now I make sure to read reviews. I look at the person's profile, see if they're legit. I usually send them a message because people will usually go lower than the listing price. The guy shipped right away. It was awesome. This is brand new, and I'm really happy I got it because I really could not find this anywhere, and I got it for a really good deal about retail. So I was pretty excited about that, and this is something I really like. It fits good. Yeah. So next up is this Acne Studios College Face Crew Neck. I've had one of these in the past in black. I wanted this in gray. It's really nice. It fits like the most standard crew neck fit, but it's good because Acne obviously is super high quality. It's made of a terry material. The raglan cuts on the sleeves have this raw edge on them, and it has the white contrasting face on the front, as well as some ribbing. Like I said, it's a very standard fit. This is a size large. I like Acne Studios. I used to buy a lot more than I do now. But I wanted this piece for a while, and what I would do is basically every week I would go in Grailed and I would look for it. Because this particular piece I couldn't really find anywhere less than retail, which is like $200. I had a homie that could get it to me for $130, but I still didn't want to pay that much. Like that's just, in my opinion, that's too much to pay for it. So I eventually was looking in Grailed and I found it for much cheaper, and I'm happy I waited. But Grailed is like one of the most secure, in my opinion, places. They even banned me, so they're really ban happy. They banned me because Grailed fees are so expensive, so I usually give people like a PayPal invoice, and so I've been banned a few times. So it's pretty secure. You can read reviews just like Depop, and Grailed is like, it's like the main place I'll look. So the last piece is actually the thing I'm wearing. It's this vintage Nautica t-shirt. I'm not really into thrifting. I'm not super into vintage clothes, but it does kind of fit my style. But I love how like 90s shirts fit, and I love how they feel, like that nice used feel, and they're in my opinion they're much higher quality. And this is just, it's really simple, something I just chill, relax in. But I bought this on eBay, so eBay is where I usually will go if it's like a more obscure or specific item. But on eBay people will charge more, but you can find like the more specific item. I feel like it's kind of catered to a more older audience, so maybe like collectors and people like that. So you can certainly, you can trust eBay. But yeah, I mean, there's not much really to say about this. It's just nice. I like this kind of shirt. It feels good. But anyways, those are the few things I had. Those are the places I shop. So now you know. If I bought something, there's like a 70% chance it's from one of those places. I look on them pretty often, just so if I want something specific, I'll be on it right when it's posted. But anyways, those are the places I shop. I love you guys. You stay blessed.